Hello everyone, in this question I'm going to show you how to convert from percentage to fractions and fractions to ratios. Okay, these three things, percentage, fractions and ratios, are very related to each other, so you must be very clear on how to convert them. Okay, so in this question, John has 50% as much money as Tom, and Tom has 80% as much as Ron. Alright, so we got three people here. You got John, Tom and Ron. Okay, and we need to find out how many more percent of money does Ron have more than John. Okay, so first of all, we convert this percentage into a fraction. So 50%. Alright, to convert the fraction, we simply divide by 100. Okay, so we will get 1 over 2. Okay, in other words, John has half as much money as Tom. Okay, so we convert this ratio, we will get John is to Tom will be 1:2. Okay, so can you see how I convert from a percentage to a fractions, then followed by fractions to a ratio? Okay, so in this case, the ratio between John and Tom is 1:2. And after that, the question says that Tom has 80% as much as Ron. So let's convert 80% to a fraction. Alright, so 80% is equals to 80 over 100, which is equals to, you divide by, you get 4 over 5, right? You divide by 20, okay, so in other words, Tom is 4 units, while Ron has 5 units. So the ratio between Tom and Ron, will be 4:5. Right? So when you meet questions where you got three people, right? John, Tom, and Ron, right? We need to make the units for Tom the same. Okay? I think I covered this in the video for the ratios. Right? If you're not too sure, you can always refer back. So I need to make this number the same as this number over here. Okay? And so to do that, we simply multiply by 2. Okay? So here we multiply by 2. Here we'll multiply by 2 also. So I'll get 2:4. Okay? And this is the new ratio between John and Tom. Okay? So in other words, when Tom share the same number, we can compare between John and Ron. Okay? In this case, John has 2 units, while Ron has 5 units. Okay? So the ratio between John is to Ron will be 2:5. Okay, and let's look at the question again. So how many more percent of money does Ron have than John? Okay, we can see that Ron has 5 units while John has 2 units. So the difference will be 3 units, right? Because 5 units minus 2 units is 3 units. Okay, but the question is asking for percentage, right? How much more percent? Okay, so we need to take 3 units. Alright, so we take 3 divide by 2. Okay, this is very important. Why do we divide by 2 and not divide by 5? Okay, because the question says how much more does Ron have than John, right? So John with 3 as a denominator. Okay, so the 2 units, we put it as the denominator over here, and so we take this fraction, we multiply by 100%. The answer will be 150%. Okay, so this is the answer, the percentage of amount that Ron has more than John. Okay, so if you still don't understand this concept, do practice the worksheet which I have attached below. Alright, I'm going to show you more questions on how to convert from percentage to fractions and then fractions to ratio. Alright, you must be very clear on this. So do practice the worksheet, and good luck.